Good morning, people. I just landed in your town.
Welcome to the podcast. I got thrown in the pound for doing the stray cat strut. Hashtag just saying. I told you I was listening to all that 80s and 90s music today.
I guess you were.
Oh, I was.
Meanwhile, I was on YouTube most of the day. So none of us had much work today.
Well, it's not that I had no work.
I had a little.
I had very little motivation.
It's Friday.
You're
only motivated to get out of work.
I didn't want to be there in the first place.
Me neither.
I really need to stop talking shit about my job. They're still trying. They're still trying to find the show.
Man. Everybody at my job asked me, hey, what are you talking about tonight on the show? Where are you going tomorrow on your thing?
On the thing? Yeah.
Location shoots?
Yes. That are on YouTube. You can check those out. We also put the video version of the podcast on YouTube. Bam.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then I tell them, and they don't really listen or watch.
Why do they ask? Now, Sean texts me all the time about the people that he works with, and they ask him things and don't wait for him to answer. Why do they bother asking you things because they're like, they'll say something to Sean and be like, oh, well, did you see this news thing? And then he'll start to say, and then they'll just go off in another thing. It's
Yep, very short attention span.
I guess so.
I'm surrounded by a bunch of hens.
Oh, boy. I guess so.
And other times when I'm trying to make a funny joke off of something, or go tell them a fact or something that I think they would like to know, all I hear is crickets. No one turns around. No one acknowledges that I just said something. It's kind of like when you have the feeling that you're in a room full of people screaming and nobody hears you.
I don't say much at work.
Lucky.
Not much. Not much. My theory is I need to say enough to do my job. And then that's it. I'm not there to socialize. And then something occurred.
We're there to collect a check.
Yes, and something occurred yesterday, and I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I'll come back to you.
But I was walking back from lunch today, and my supervisor and a few other coworkers were outside smoking. So they were waving at me. He's like, hey, Tara, hey. So I kind of waved back. I was like, hey. And then they were kind of like Chuckle House. And then I walked in. And then I went back to my desk. And then I'm like, what the fuck was that about? So I went back to my supervisor's desk.
Random.
But she was in this other girl's desk. So I go back to the other girl's desk. And I said, what was all that about? I said, you just want to yell at me from across the parking lot? And she said, no, I was saying hello to you. And I said, but you saw me already. You don't need to say hi to me again.
She didn't see you outside. She saw you inside.
You don't need to say hi to me again. You said hi to me earlier. We've already interacted. You can't say hi to me again.
She doesn't know what's in between hi and bye.
I'll tell you when me running is in between hi and bye. Then she was kind of blocking my exit of the cubicle, and I said, oh, I suggest you slide over a little bit. And then she goes, oh, you're trapped. And I said, do you really think I can't get through you? She's a little twig. I'm like, look at me. I can bowl right over you.
You're like a linebacker.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting past you. I said, I'm getting past you whether you want me to or not. It's just, you decide how this day goes right now.
Cool.
Yeah. She moved. Just for the record, she moved.
Oh, she could have given you opportunity to tackle her.
I don't think I would have. I don't think it would have gone that far. I made a joke yesterday. I forget what the joke was, but it was something like... Something like her hitting me and I was going to slap her or something. And then she said, yesterday you threatened to hit me and today you threatened to bowl me over. And I said, well, threats escalate. That's just how it happens.
What are you going to threaten me on Monday?
Yeah.
Everything. Because it'd be Monday.
Yeah. I'd be lucky. I'll threaten you with...
I'll hit you with my car.
I'll threaten you with not coming in on Monday is what I'm going to threaten you with.
Ooh, even better.
Isn't it, though? Let me tell you something.
Please tell us.
Okay, I have little work snacks I like to keep in my desk, okay?
Snacks.
And this isn't anything major. We're talking like granola bar and jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Well, I had a pack of Doritos.
What flavor?
Just cheese. Nacho cheese. Yeah, they're just the regular. Well, here's the thing. Like a little bag of Doritos will last me about 3 days. I don't eat them all in one sitting. I just kind of have a couple, and then I put it back in my desk, and the next day I'll have a couple. So I ration it out.
It's like a beverage. You can make it last all night.
I ration it out like I'm a fucking plane crash survivor or something. I'm sitting there like, we can't eat all these in one sitting. Need to ration it out. We may be here for years. So I came into work earlier this week. And I go to open my drawer to put my my headphones in there and my charging cable. And I look at the bag of Doritos, and apparently a mouse had gotten into the office and had a field day with my Dorito bag. It didn't even eat the Doritos. It ate the bag.
Somewhere in the room, he was watching you on the day before.
Yes.
Like, oh, those look good. I gotta get those later.
The son of a
Wish those
bitch.
closed.
Well, he made it. I was actually just more upset because he made a mess in the drawer. If it was just him eating the Doritos, I would have been like, okay, well, I'm not all that concerned. It's just Doritos.
There's all cheese stuff on the inside of the bag. That's probably why.
No, it was all shreds all over my drawer. I was like, what the hell? Well, he didn't touch the granola bar.
I'm trying to blame Freddy Krueger on it.
He didn't touch the granola bar, so
Of course not.
he's not a nutrition freak. We know that. So now I have to
You don't care what he looks like.
So then I tried putting the snacks in I have 3 drawers at my desk.
You'll never find the other 2.
And I thought, well, I'll put them in the bottom drawer where I keep my beverages. That way, he'll be like, it's just beverages in here. I'm going to go away. Oh, no, he found shit the next day. And there was shit all over the place. I'm like, come on, man. So now I have to take my work snacks and keep them on top of the desk, which I hate because then people can walk by and be like, ooh, can I have a granola bar? No, you cannot. This is my chocolate chip granola bar. I don't share.
Write your name on it with a Sharpie.
Yeah. Don't touch. Not yours.
Mine.
Yes. Oh, then those office environments, man, people will steal your lunch.
Mm-hmm.
We have trouble like that. It's like, they send out, like, the corporate emails, like, whoever is taking lunches. And I thought, like, who is the bankrupt person who's stealing people's lunches?
It's like kindergarten cop. You eating other people's lunches? Stop it!
I don't remember that, but that doesn't mean anything.
Schwarzenegger's holding the little kid up. And,
Yeah.
He's sitting down in the corner with everybody's lunchbox and lunch bags sitting around him.
Yeah.
And he picked it up, like the kid.
Yeah.
He's like holding him under his arms. You eating other people's lunches? Then he nods his head. Stop it! And then he spits out whatever he was eating. And then he
Ew.
just drops them.
On his head, I hope.
I think on his feet.
Ugh. That was a missed opportunity. You could have knocked some sense into that kid.
That was a good kindergarten cop.
There was a bad kindergarten cop?
Yeah, it's about a year ago or so. They made another one with Duff Lundgren.
Ooh.
After all this time, they made a part 2.
Why? People have already forgotten about the first one.
Exactly. It's like the movie with Burt Reynolds, Cop and a Half.
Okay, yeah.
The first one was good. They recently added a sequel to that now with Lou Diamond Phillips.
Well, come on, man. Lou Diamond Phillips needs money. He does. He's on all those, I used to be a celebrity shows.
Mm-hmm.
He's on all them shows. That La Bamba money's running out, my friend. Once your La Bamba checks stop cashing, you gotta hustle. You have got to hustle.
First one with Burt Reynolds. He had a young kid that was in like elementary school.
Yeah, huh?
This one with Lou Diamond Phillips. Looking at the cover, I believe it's a girl in middle school.
So now we've changed the gender of the child and the school. Okay.
Looks like it. I got no interest in watching either one of those.
You're not a Lou Diamond Phillips fan?
I am. But
Okay.
when you wait this long to do a sequel, I'm not into it.
Yeah, I don't know why that
Like
happens.
certain movies like that. No.
Okay.
It's like watching Kindergarten Cop 2. I would feel like it's gonna ruin it for me.
Oh, all right.
I'm so used to all these years knowing like Arnold Schwarzenegger was John Kimball, the undercover cop back then. Now we got
Dolph Lundgren.
He-Man.
Oh, he was horrible. He was horrible in He-Man. It's actually it wasn't just Dolph Lundgren who was horrible in that movie. Everything was horrible about that movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I kind of refuse to watch it.
Okay.
I'd rather watch the cartoon.
Well, man, He-Man. Man.
Or when they do He-Man skits on...
Oh, Robot Chicken?
yeah.
Those are hilarious. Hilarious.
I love the one when he's carpooling with some of the other characters.
with the other bad guys?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Mumra!
Destro was in there. I think Mumbra.
Yep.
And there's someone else. And then Skeletor let off a quiet, silent fart. That was a good one. Then they make the other guys like, oh.
Open up the window. Exactly. Oh, goodness. All right, then. So, that's been my week. I've been trying to deal with the mouse. There's a mouse in the house. I've been trying to deal with the mouse. Maybe I could bring in a cat and just leave Kitty somewhere, and then the cat can eat the mouse.
That could be Gabby.
I'll give you Gabby.
My cat, the whole time we lived at that house, my cat's caught 2 of them.
Really?
The second one, we just saved it from getting eaten by Gabby in the nick of time. We were able to pull it out of her mouth. So once she kind of has it in her mouth, she almost has a lockdown on it.
She get that lockjaw?
Yeah. And the first time, I came out of the bedroom, I think it was during the night, or like just after we were getting comfortable to call the night, go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the bedroom door and I see all this blood, like all throughout the kitchen.
Oh.
Almost like prints or like drag.
Oh, this is getting worse.
All on the kitchen floor, up on the counter, here and there. It looked like a fucking murder happened.
It did?
A murder with a struggle.
It was.
I had no idea what happened for like a while. And then we found out that she caught a mouse.
Well, I don't know. Something's got to be done. And I almost feel like the mouse is picking on me because I haven't heard anybody else go, oh, my snacks, because everybody keeps snacks in their desk. I'm not a person, like the only person who does that.
I bet some of them have liquor.
There was an incident like 4 or 5 years ago, and I never got to the bottom of it, but my boss, who's no longer there, we were in a meeting once, and she said something about an employee who used to go and get trashed at lunch. And because I go out... because I go out to my car, a couple of people in the meeting thought they'd be like Weisenheimers and be like, oh, it's gotta be Tara. She goes out there every day. She comes back in, her eyes are all red. I'm like, my eyes are red because I was asleep. I was like, I had to wake up to come back in here and deal with your stupid meetings.
It's better than them thinking that you're out there rolling a joint.
Yeah,
with your job, you need one.
Well, I mean, clearly they could tell. I mean, the car would be like, what do they call that? Not hotboxed. Because that's something
Fishbowl?
completely different. Yeah, fishbowl. I'd be fishbowling in there. They'd be like, that looks awfully smoky.
You'd be coming back to work happy and hungry.
And I wouldn't have any snacks because a fucking mouse would eat them all. There's no way to win there.
That's when you'd be turning into that person who eats other people's lunches.
Yeah. Pilfering for treats all over the office. Anybody got any Reese cups?
Yum.
Yeah.
It's one of my faves.
Well, it's Halloween. Now you get the little Reese pumpkins.
That is my favorite time of year. Yay!
I was talking about Halloween the other day with somebody, and I said I love the fall, and I like the I like seasonal specific treats. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Because this person was like, I said seasonal specific treats. At Halloween, you can get the Reese pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think they're doing bats now.
Yeah, I heard somebody they were doing bats. I haven't seen them yet, but I've heard. I said, and then M&M's will throw a ringer at you and do some weird thing. Supposedly they did these cookies and cream ones, which I'm very interested to find. I just want to, at this point, it's like a treasure hunt. I just want to find it to find it. I don't even really want them. I just want to find it to find it. And what the hell was the other thing?
Oreos.
Oreos does the little orange cream.
Yeah, they just put like a dye in their creams.
Yeah. Although, and I mean, a lot of things do pumpkin spice, and I think
And everything nice.
out of it's pumpkin spice and everything nice, but out of the whole things to love about fall, I think pumpkin spice is the worst thing. I hate pumpkins, and I don't even want it if you've spiced it. I don't like anything to do with pumpkin spice, and I guess that makes me basic, and I'm okay with it.
I'm not really into it.
I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't drink coffee anyway, but I won't drink pumpkin spice coffee or lattes. But like Cheerios, they do a pumpkin spice Cheerio. They do a pumpkin spice frosted mini wheat. They do all these pumpkin spice things. It's just awful. Shitty.
Don't sound tempting to me.
No, it doesn't sound tempting at all.
No.
Oreo, I think, did a, I feel like they did a caramel apple.
I'm interested.
I'm on board with apple. Things, when they apple up things, I'm okay with that. But
Apple up.
when they apple it up, I'm alright with that. It's, but not pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice is gross.
So it almost sounds like a candy apple.
Yeah. Well, it's fall. Now you get like the apple cider donuts. You get like apple cider.
I might start having that during the show.
Apple cider?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be easy to find. There goes Sean!
Look at him drink.
Look at him go! I don't have enough toilet paper for everyone. Oh my god, TP! TP! So the other thing with fall is football. I like football. And the other day, now I have, because I'm not busy enough, I'm not nearly as busy as I should be. There are hours in the day that are unaccounted for. So now I have a radio show with my husband. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram or something if anybody wants to check it out. It's clean. We're not allowed to swear because of FCC. It's all actually on the radio.
Actually.
15:30 a.m., I hope. Anyway, so the beginning of our show the other night was me trying to explain football to him. Because he doesn't watch football.
That was fun.
He doesn't watch football. He doesn't understand football. So I was explaining football terms and things like that. And I don't know how much fun it was for him, but it was fun for me because I kept going, what is it about this? You don't understand. And he's like, there's too much.
Why is his hand down the front of his pants?
Well, that's something completely different.
Just in his cup, honey.
Oh, that's gross.
Yes.
That's gross. And my Giants won, they lost their season opener against Dallas. I was very upset about that. But you guys lost too.
Yes.
So the Patriots lost to the Chiefs. Y'all got
That was hard to watch.
He left a red spank mark on their ass. Oh my god, that was bad. I mean the Giants lost, but it wasn't it wasn't like, oh, what, like the Patriots. I'm not trying to rub it in. The Patriots lost. There was no mistake in that. They lost the way that the Cardinals lost the Super Bowl.
Pretty much.
It's like they were ahead and then it was gone.
Made me aggravated that I actually stayed up to watch that.
Oh, did you? Was that a Sunday night game? Or Monday night? Thursday night game. Okay.
8:30 game. Got over about midnight.
You know,
I could have been in bed already.
I wish that these broadcasters would understand that people have to get up and go to work.
Yep.
You know, and the Giants game was an 8:30 game.
I hate it.
Yeah, and I had to record a show.
You can do an 8:30 game.
Yeah.
Make sure there's a holiday the next day.
Yeah. It was an 8:30 Sunday game. I had to record a show. By the time the show was over, I just wanted to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to bed, and then I woke up and checked the score, and I was like, oh. So
That was a mistake right there.
Checking the score?
Yep.
I had to know. And I don't know who.
Go check your DVR.
I don't know. I don't have DVR. So I don't know who they're playing this week, but I hope it's somebody they can beat. Well, Odell hurt his little ankle. Odell hurt his little ankle.
Already?
Yeah. Well, he did that in preseason.
Is he as fragile as Gronk?
Oh. Well, and then he's doing some weird new bohemian treatment for it, where it's supposed to.
They're gonna say Bohemian Rhapsody.
I see a little Scaramouche. So.
Every time I hear that song, I always think of Mike Myers.
Oh, Wayne's World.
Yeah. When they were like in the car.
Oh, I got dizzy. So he's doing some weird treatment for it, and it's supposed to shorten the length of time that you're out.
Good.
And I would actually just like him to do the proper treatment so that he doesn't get hurt again.
Well, he should be helping Elderman right now.
Why? Is Elderman hurt?
Oh, he's out for the season.
Oh! What happened to him?
Fractured his foot
Ooh.
on the first game.
Oh, God.
I think he was running into the end zone or something, and the way he planted his foot and moved, he
Oh.
fractured his foot.
Let me ask you something. Was it, you probably don't know, but I have to ask.
That's right.
Was it fake turf?
I don't know when he did that.
More injuries happen on that damn fake turf.
When he did that, I wasn't watching. I heard about it.
Yeah, that's like and that's exactly what happens on the fake grass. It's like they go to plant, and then they'll go, and it's just there's no give.
No.
So that everything just
I've
gives
actually
out.
been on the artificial turf before.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, our team went to the Super Bowl my sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sean, I didn't know you then. I don't.
92? Yeah. My sophomore year.
We were a few years from being friends.
Yeah, because I was lucky enough to be a sophomore that year, because from sophomore up, you got to dress and be on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Freshmen were in the stands.
Where they belong.
Yep. But, yeah, the artificial turf was really different.
Yeah.
Used to play on grass.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just bad.
Bad.
It's bad.
No, wait.
So, it was a good 20 minutes of me trying to explain to him, and then I'm like, when the quarterback leaves the pocket, and he's like, "What's the pocket?" It's like, oh.
It's that thing that's sewn into his pants.
Yeah, but it was funny because it broadcasts while I'm at work, so I was listening.
What time?
Noon, Eastern time. So I was listening back to it, and between the football thing and then we had a conversation because the West Nile virus has been found in Massachusetts. The first human has been infected with West Nile, and it's really, really late in the year.
It is.
And I thought for the first case of West Nile, this is really late.
It is, but it's been really warm the past few days.
Yeah.
Today almost reached 90.
But in order for the mosquitoes to go away, you have to have what's called a killing frost. And because of global warming and the hurricanes and all this stuff, they don't know when
like a hurricane.
They don't know when the killing frost is going to happen.
Nope.
So, anyway, so I was talking about all this stuff. So I texted Jay, and I said, God damn, I sound really fucking smart. And he goes, you are. And I said, no, but I sound it. I said, fake it till you make it, baby. He goes, okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's your attitude. Whatever.
Is there a name to your show?
It's called Lunch Chat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What a good time.
Yeah, because we're on at noon, and it has. I got to pick the intro, and the intro song is so cute. And every time the intro starts up, I'm like, oh, and I just start jamming because it's so poppy and cute. I can't help it. I'm not embarrassed.
You guys got something to listen to at lunch.
If you wish.
Remember, that's 12 noon Eastern.
However,
time.
we're still working on advertisers and things like that. So it's a tough. It's a tough game.
At the same time, we're in a process of trying to bring this podcast up too.
Yep. It's a learning thing. Mm-hmm. I'm using one thing to learn to apply to another. Yep. Which is one of the reasons I agreed to do it. Because I'm not busy enough. I said, God.
Well, I got a few minutes of my life to spare. I might as well do this.
Why am I wasting all this valuable time sleeping when I could be doing something else?
Exactly.
Yes.
Doing stuff.
I'd rather be sleeping, if I'm being honest.
Oh, sleeping's nice.
Oh God, sometimes I just like get into bed and I'm just like, why wasn't I here hours ago? This is so nice. This is kind of messed up, and I don't know if anybody else is going to be able to relate to this at all.
Try us.
But since we're just chatting here,
yay!
Since we're just talking, since I have your ear, so to speak.
That's another reason.
I decided what day was that? Wednesday.
Middle of the week, hump day. Hump day!
Yeah, I originally had a meeting, and then the meeting got canceled. So I decided to take a nap. I said I'm going to do it because I had cleaned and done all my housework and all the other crap on Tuesday. So now my Wednesday was like, oh. And I was so beat. Sometimes you just need to take a nap. Mm-hmm. So I took a nap. Yes. And I had the intention of just like hopefully having like a light sleep. I fell into a deep ass sleep.
You must have been groggy as shit afterwards.
I didn't set. Usually I set an alarm. Mm-hmm. I did not because I was like, well, Jay's going to come home eventually. I'll get woken up. I woke up like 20 minutes before he was coming home. But here's the thing. Then the reason I wanted to say this. I had a very intense dream. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know what I was dreaming about. But I woke up crying.
Damn.
Like, and it wasn't just like tear. It was like, like I was fucking crying. And I'm like, what the hell was I doing? I'm like wiping away my eyes. I'm like, what was I dreaming about? I don't even remember. Usually I remember my dreams, which is why that's so weird.
It is weird. Sometimes you know what you just dreamt about, and other times you don't.
Yeah.
You just know it was bad.
Usually 8 out of 10 times I remember my dreams. This, I have no idea. I just woke up like hysterically crying. And then I got myself under control and I was like, I don't know what that was, but it was a dream. I'm all set. And then my, poor Jay comes home and he looks at me and I still had cry face. And he goes, what happened? And I said, I dreamt. And he goes, what? And I said, I took a nap. And that's it. I took a nap. I woke up like this. He goes, what did you dream about? I said, I don't know. I just woke up this way. I said, oh my God. He said, you don't know what happened? I don't know. I just woke up this way.
Strange.
That's never happened to you? No?
No, wake up crying, but
oh.
Sometimes waking up like, what the hell did I just dream about?
Yes! Sometimes and you're just like, what is going on?
Because when I have dreams,
yeah,
I'm like not anywhere around here. I'm just somewhere else. I don't know what city or town I'm in, what place I'm in.
Sean's a world traveler. in his dreams.
I just find myself in all these other places, around these other people. So it's almost like I'm looking back to the future. You're in the alternate 1985.
Okay.
I'm in the alternate 2017. I'm like in another lifetime or another life.
Yeah.
Weird.
Now let me ask you something. Are you in your own dreams?
Yep.
Very rarely am I in my own dreams.
I like my own character.
Yeah. Well, usually my dreams are like little movies,
Mm-hmm.
and there's actual like real actors, and it's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I am very rarely in my own dream.
I'm always in my own.
I don't know what that says about me. Maybe I don't think I'm interesting enough. I'm too busy to be in the dream. That's what it is. I don't have enough time to be in my own dreams.
Oh, mine's just weird.
Yeah.
Everybody that I know now, you're not around.
Okay. That's nice. Well, you know what? I hope I'm someplace nice. Hope I'm someplace nice, dreaming my own dreams with me in them, and plenty of time.
Mm-hmm. Not so busy.
Not too busy.
Get a job.
Plenty of time, making money. That's all I want. Time and money.
Mm-hmm.
But other like people I know are in my dreams. Just, I'm very rarely in them.
Mine's the opposite.
Okay.
I'm in them. I'm living them.
He's living the life over there, people.
Don't
He
know
is
where I am.
living the life.
Don't know these people, but in my dream, I feel like, okay, I've been friends with this person for a while, and I know that person, I know her, and then, hell,
That's it. And that's it.
just weird places I find myself in these dreams.
You know what? I want to hear if you guys feel inclined to drop us a line. I would like to hear about other people's, because I want to know. Now, Jay doesn't dream in color. His dreams are always black and white. I said, you live in North Korea in your dreams. It's weird.
Big Van Dyke Show!
Hey, that was a good show.
I used to love that show.
That was a good show. I always wondered why they didn't sleep in the same bed.
And back in those days, it was
You
almost
couldn't.
forbidden.
Yeah, you couldn't. But it always
Like
bothered
Christmas
me.
Story. The beds are apart.
Yeah, that's weird too.
Even though it's supposed to be like 82.
Yeah.
But I think it's supposed to be set back in those days.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to tell us about your dream? You can write us #JustSayingPodcast @gmail. That'll give you something to do
Or
if you're bored at work.
email us to our Facebook page.
Hit us up on Facebook. If you want us to read it, let us know. I'll be happy to read people's dreams on mic.
Well, funny you mentioned that, because I recently had an idea for the show.
You didn't.
I did.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
All right, let's hear it. You have my full attention.
Okay. We are working on having a segment on the show. Q&A with the JSP. Question and answers with the Just Saying podcast.
Okay.
Which means you guys have any questions whatsoever that you'd like us to answer for you, write in.
I'd be happy to talk to you more about my dreams and why I cry.
So any questions that you had, any ideas you would like to hear us talk about, write in, and the following show we'll read them.
If you don't want us to read, if you don't want us to use your name, just don't sign your name.
Or just add in the message that you want to remain anonymous. And we'll
There
do
you go.
that.
There you go.
Otherwise, we will call it. We will call you out.
We're gonna call you at home. We don't have the technology to do
No.
that yet, so don't get worried. Don't be nervous.
This is our first step.
First step. Okay.
Do a Q&A session. Anything you want us to answer, write in, and then the following show where I'll try to answer.
We'll try. Listen, I'd like to make a personal request. I don't want any math problems. I am so bad at math. That's why I married Jay. He's good at math.
You math.
Yep, I keep him around for that. Do fractions. I'm gonna go nap.
Another good thing too is if you live in the New England area, especially around Mass, Connecticut, Rhode Island,
Mm-hmm.
and you know some cool abandoned places, let us know about it. We'd like to look into it and check it out as a possible travel shoot for the show.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
You want us to come to your house and film? We'll do that too. You got like a barn in the back, as long as there's no snakes, I'm down. I don't like snakes.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Feel like we're talking about a gay snake. In the bushes. Yes.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh, was it time?
It's a good time to restart. Yeah, you should probably watch that episode now.
I wish I could. They don't have it on Hulu. It's like one of the only episodes out of that season. I think it was season 3. It's like one of the only episodes that they didn't post up. I have no idea why. Because it was one of the best. It was one of the best episodes.
Try YouTube.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll try.
Or just Google the episode and somebody might have it up.
I'll just buy the season. Damn
Or
it.
you can do that.
That's how I get around that. Then I can have it forever. Then I can have it forever. So, if you've been waiting with bated breath, you may breathe now.
You may chill.
As we seg into the segment, the Kickin' It Old School, boom, segment. Yay. Now, we didn't get through everything last week. Last week we talked about wrestlers and things of that such. So we're going to continue, maybe wrap it up this week if we can.
Yes.
We'll see.
Part 2 of 2.
Part 2 of 2. Hopefully 2 of 2. Hopefully 2 of 2.
Last time I was kind of going on about who I liked, who I watched.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching the old stuff again.
Right.
In the 90s and early 80s. And my favorite time frame is about 87 to 2002. That's my favorite time frame to watch.
Now, which one is that? Is that the quote-unquote attitude era that they had, or was that pre that? Or
Some
post?
of it's pre. The attitude era was pretty much 97?
Okay.
97, 98 to 2002.
Okay.
Actually, 2000.
I get the time frames messed up because I get old, and then it's like
I don't exactly watch it like I do.
I don't watch it anymore.
You don't go out and buy the DVDs the day they come out.
I fell out of it a long time ago.
I still peeking.
I'm trying to remember the last time that I was.
What's going on?
I'm still trying to remember the last time I was into it. I don't remember.
Probably when you, me, and Joe were hanging out every Monday watching it.
Maybe. Even then, I think I was starting to fall out of it because it got really stupid. For lack of a better word, I'm sorry, it got really stupid, and I'm like, this.
Maybe around 2010, 2012.
Yeah, maybe.
In that range, I think we started slowing down watching it because it wasn't as good.
It got really
Now
bad.
It's worse.
And it's like all the cool people left, and it's like, oh man.
They left. They got older.
Yeah.
They can't wrestle anymore.
You know, the problem is that he basically eliminated his own competition, right? I mean, WCW was gone, ECW was gone, I think at that point. And it's like, when you have no competition, you no longer have to try. When you're the only...
That's improving.
When you're the only game in town, you can play the game however you want. Time to play the game. I beat you to that. I could see it in your eyes. You wanted to say it. I could see it. I beat you to it right there. Bam. So, you know what? I'll never forget. I was working in this place, and we were in the break room, and one of the guys who worked in the warehouse, we were talking about wrestling, and one of the guys who worked in the warehouse was saying that he watched the show with his wife. She had come in and sat down and was watching with him. And she looks at him and goes, "Who's this guy with the last name Ho?" And he goes, "What?" She says, "Who's this guy? Ho." And he goes, "Yeah, that's Triple H."
I forgot about that.
Oh, I love that story. I never get to tell it anymore because it's not really relevant. Who's this guy? Ho.
Honey, it's Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Yeah. I don't even know why he goes like that by that anymore. It's just, I don't know.
You still go by Triple H.
Yeah.
Even though it's really Paul Levesque.
Yeah. He was always like a really good heel. They could always count on him.
He still is.
Yeah.
Because he still wrestles occasionally.
Does he really? Finally got a haircut, dirty hippie.
He shaved all his hair down.
Good.
It's like a wiffle or something now.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's only got like, what, 4 kids?
At least.
At least.
Stephanie's got to stop having babies.
Yeah. Well, how old is she? I think she's my husband's age. So she's what, like 38, 39?
She's got to be around our age.
Yeah. So, yeah, whatever.
That make her younger than me. What the fuck?
I don't remember how old she is. So, if you're talking like in terms of like who I used to enjoy, Buff Bagwell. I liked Marcus Buff Bagwell.
He was one of your favorites.
Oh, because he was so hot.
Until you met him.
No, I liked him after I met him. It wasn't him, it was me. I was the idiot in that transaction. It was 100% not him.
I set that up so you can tell the story.
Oh, yes. Sean absolutely loves this story.
Hold on. Stephanie is 40 years old.
She's 40. Okay.
She was born September 24th, 1976.
Oh.
So
okay.
She's about to be 41 then.
There you go. Now we know.
No one's half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Yo, Joe.
So I went to this World of Wheels thing specifically because Buff Bagwell was there. And I wanted to meet him. Now, I had never really gone to autograph signings before. That was like one of my first ones. So I didn't know what it was going to be like. I didn't know anything about it. He's from Atlanta, so I had a Braves jersey. It was a baseball jersey on and a hat. And last minute I decided to take my hat off, and that was dumb. But anyway, so I was like, oh, let me get my hat off. So I went, and I was in line, and I was kind of nervous, and I'm like, I don't think this is going to be good. So I got up to him, and he smelled great. He smelled good. He looked good. He had on a nice little button-down shirt, and he was jacked, so he was, testing the density of the fabric. Like the fabric looked like it was going to give up.
Incredible Hulk and rip it.
Yeah, the fabric looked like I was going to cry. He had on a hat, and he had the little sunglasses on the top of the brim, which I think is cute. And so I was like, oh man, and he just looked hot. So I get up to him. I wasn't married or anything, by the way. So I get up, even if
this was a while back.
I guess even if I was, who cares? It's not like I was sitting in his lap. Yet. So I get up to him, and he's like, hi. And I was like, hi. And that was about all I could say.
Hello.
So he's looking at it, and he's like, all right. So he's trying to sign his thing, and he's like, what's your name? I didn't know my name. I didn't know my name.
Cheers.
My own name. I didn't know it. So I finally was like, Sarah. And then usually...
Spell that?
Yeah. And the thing with my name is that even when I say it and I go hard on the T, Tara, people still say Sarah. And that fucking pisses me off. Seriously.
Big difference between S and T.
Yes. So I said Tara, and then because I didn't want him to fuck up, I said T-A-R-A. T-A-R-A. And he's like, okay. So he's writing that, and then he's like, I like your shirt. What? I didn't know what shirt. I didn't know what shirt I had on. I was a mess. So then
I was standing here naked.
So then he hands me the thing, and I take it, and he puts his hand out to shake my hand. And I was like, oh God, oh God. But I shook his hand. I don't remember anything about that. And I just walked away. The person I went with was somebody that I worked with who happened to have been a fan too. And they were just making fun of me all day.
Oh, of course.
They were like, you were an idiot. And I was like...
You gave him plenty of ammunition.
I said, it was Buff Bagwell. He's hot. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I have no defense at all.
Was this like a big contribution to the way you are now about going?
Kinda, yeah. That was like my first...
That first experience?
No, I mean, I just get nervous. I get nervous and I don't know what to say, and then I just go, and then I just freeze. And I have a social anxiety anyway, so when there's a million people around, that makes it worse for me. Because I'm like, oh my God, there's too many people in this room. There's too many people in this room.
I want to ask John Cusack if it's true about those rumors of how he felt about his early days.
Oh God, I need to be ahead of you in line. Because that's not going to be good.
Well, I want to ask him that so I can tell him if it's like if he says yes, I actually felt that way. But that way I can jump in because I want to tell him, don't. You gotta start out somewhere. You did those movies. They are better than you think they are. People like us, fans like us, we love those movies. You've done a lot of great movies up to this date, but we love those movies. We love the classics.
He has softened on that a lot. He's softened on that a lot.
I want to make him feel really good about it.
Sean, it's not going to be you to turn him around, all right? From what I understand, he's fine with it. So I kind of want to meet Cusack. I don't know. Christopher Lloyd's a definite. I'm just waiting to find out how much that's going to be. And you know what?
I hope he's like 30, 40.
I doubt it. I'm expecting 50. It will probably be closer to 80, but I'm hoping for 50. 50's reasonable.
That'd be okay.
Yeah. And there's really...
Sean Astin on my list. He was 50.
I would pay 50 for Sean Astin.
That'd be cuts.
I did look up. I don't know. I mean, I have like a few people that like if I could get it done, it's like if I could manage to meet them, it's like okay, I think I'd be okay with this. But in all reality, it depends how long their line is. Because I just sit there and go, you know what? I can write to them on the internet. I don't even have to do this.
Different for me.
Well, you want the meet and greet experience. I don't necessarily want that. Mm-hmm. I just want the end result of the autograph. That's all I'm in it for.
And at the same time, if you feel like you can't do it, I'm there. You give me the money, I'll get it for you.
That may end up having to happen.
That saves you on stamps and wait time. You can go home with it, just like
stamps
that one
and wait time.
Barbara Lord Taylor.
I regret that a little bit, but I stand by it. I wouldn't have been able to do that. And
I love watching Gotham, and like when we watched him as a Penguin.
Yeah.
Like yes, I met him. I talked to him. I shook his hand. He said cheers on the autograph.
He wrote cheers on the autograph.
He was really cool.
I've heard he's a very good person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just couldn't do it, and especially Sean Pertwee. There's no way I could have done that. He's cute too.
He dressed like my dad though. That was the weirdest thing.
So really what this boils down to is that I think the guy is good looking. There's no way I could talk to him at all.
Alright. You see him on the show as Alfred and cool outfits. And
he's got a big head in real life. Did you notice how big his head was?
Well, with that sweatshirt and jeans.
Yeah. He had a small body and a big head. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't, like, I follow him on Instagram and he posts photos and stuff, and I don't see the ratio. Mm-hmm. But, like, seeing him in real life, it's like, wow, he's got a big head. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not expecting Sean Pertwee to show up in, like, a suit and tie or...
That would have been awesome.
Exactly what he wears in...
that would have been awesome.
Gotham, but... You know, maybe like a nice button-down shirt.
You know what? He must be in, like, 8 layers of clothing to look that... thing. Because he's not a big man. He's very petite. He's petite.
He just had a plain, I think it was a red sweatshirt. Red.
I think it was blue. I think it was a blue sweater or
I'll have to try
sweatshirt.
to look through my pictures.
Yeah.
But it's just a plain sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And
skinny jeans.
Yeah.
And little
like
little kids. Yeah, no, little kids. I was like, what the hell?
He dressed like my dad does every day.
Well, dude, he's like, is he 50? I don't know how old he is. That's probably wise. We got way off wrestling.
Oh, I can bring it back in.
Oh, but. Here we go. So, last Sunday.
Where are we going?
Follow me. Last Sunday, I was talking to my nephew and his siblings. My nephew, his brother, and his sister. Now, since my niece has come to town for college, they've been trying to show her Massachusetts because when she lived here, she was too young to do anything. So they're taking her on, like, let's go check out this mountain. This weekend, there's a big food festival in Springfield. So they're all going out to Springfield. I told them about Hammond Castle. He totally wants to go there for the Halloween thing. So they'd probably be doing that. So I said, you guys should go to Comic-Con. And I started to rattle off all the Comic-Con people. And it wasn't until I got to the wrestlers that my oldest nephew was like, I'm in. Because he heard Rey Mysterio.
Yes, he's going to be there.
And he's like, and he loves him. So he's like, I am there. I said, you're probably taller than him. I said, Bret Hart's going to be there, and I don't understand because I was under the impression he hated
$30.
people. That's cheap.
I'm surprised. He's like one of the legends.
Yeah. You got the age, don't you?
Yes.
Let me guess. I just want to guess. Let me see. Because I honestly don't know. He's got a...
We're talking about Sean Pertwee again.
Yeah, he's got like a 13, 14, maybe 15-year-old kid. I'm going to say he's like 56.
Close.
Am I?
Yes.
How old is he?
53.
Oh, shit! I went too high. I should have gone low.
You know, he named one of his children Alfred.
Yeah. Yeah, his kid's name's Alfred. They don't call him that, though. They call him Freddy. I only know that because he posts pictures of him on Instagram. I'm not weird or anything.
Yeah, they still got 4 or 5 empty spots for wrestlers.
Yes.
And I'm very curious who's going to be there.
Oh, I want Goldberg.
That'll be good.
I think I have his autograph, though. That's all right, though. I'd like to walk by him. I just want to walk by him and go, Goldberg! Goldberg's one of the guys I used to love.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was so cool.
I think, if I remember, his matches were very short.
Yes, he always had very short matches. I was always kind of upset because ultimately when he came into the WWE, they never really did anything with him.
No, they kind of feuded him with The Rock.
Yeah, it was like this little thing, it was like a little splurt, and then he was gone.
Yes.
It was like, he didn't really fit in there. I don't really think they tried hard enough.
No. I think they just wanted the build-up.
Yeah. Then I was watching a show I don't know if you know this guy, because he was a WCW guy. I don't think he ever came to WWF. I was watching a show the other day, and Diamond Dallas Page was in it. You know who he is? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
He has his own yoga thing.
Yes, and that was kind of what it was. It was him doing this yoga thing. I was like,
see?
Okay. Good for him.
Yoga.
He still does the little diamond thing with his hands. I'm like, oh.
Bang.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to remember. I also used to love Scott Steiner.
Before his chest deflated.
A big Papa Pump. Disgusting.
If you hear me.
Yeah, I don't know how fond I was of that part of it because it got kind of weird. But he was always a beast.
It was cool to watch before he became like the 75th member of NWO.
WCW went way too far with that. It got out of hand.
The roster was NWO
yes,
at one point.
Yes.
And then they broke it up with the black and white.
Yeah, and then there's the red and black.
Wolfpack.
It got too much. And everybody was always switching sides. It got stupid.
Yeah.
And the
red. I didn't watch.
The red. Kevin Nash ultimately went to the red and black.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I liked Kevin Nash. I always thought him and Scott Hall together on a mic was really funny.
Outsiders. Yep.
Yeah. Some of the stuff they would do, I would just like laugh.
That's when the NWO was great.
Yeah.
When it's just them, Hulk Hogan, maybe one other person. Mm-hmm. That's it.
I'm trying to remember who else I used to like. I always liked the Big Show. Even back when he was the Giant. He used to be called the Giant in WCW.
I used to love it when
used to like him too.
When he was feuding with The Rock. The Rock would be doing his promo. And making fun of him.
Yeah. Not so much. I didn't like that. Not so much. I didn't like that. I liked The Rock.
Well, it's a big slow.
I used to like The Rock. He was all right.
Oh, he was hilarious. Him and Austin, I always liked them best when they were heels.
Yeah.
But they were always entertaining the whole time.
Austin was good.
In WCW, you probably would have known Austin before I did, when he was stunning Steve Austin.
Yeah, but he had hair and stuff.
Yeah, he had like blonde hair, like covered his entire head, and
yeah,
5 o'clock beard, and
yeah. And then I think he was a
Hollywood Blonde.
yes, I was gonna say he was part of a tag team now. Yeah.
Flying Brian Pillman.
British Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going old school now, but I used to like the British Bulldogs because they come out with the little doggy.
Yeah.
And they come to the ring. There's a little dog, and he's following behind him.
I wish I remember what the dog's name was.
I do not know. I don't know.
I remember Gorilla Monsoon used to always like mention the dog's name here and there.
I don't remember. Who's the announcer I used to love? Mean Gene. I liked Mean Gene. He had a little mustache. He kind of looked like my grandpa. He was a cute little guy. He's like, just out there. He's like, I can't believe this. No, no, no. And when they put him with Bobby the Brain Heenan, that was always hilarious because they would make fun of each other on mic.
I liked in WWF. I liked Gorilla Monsoon with Bobby Heenan.
Oh yeah.
They were hilarious together.
Oh, so this is back when people actually like everybody had a personality, you know, and it wasn't Jerry the King screaming about some girl's boobs every 5 minutes.
Bobbies!
My God, he was annoying. I'm trying to remember who else I liked.
He kept making himself seem like a gross old man that was
Yeah, he's just weird.
drooling over girls that was 20 years old. Meanwhile, he's like 50 something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know when you're an adult, you're an adult. Age doesn't matter, but sometimes it doesn't look good either.
Not a good look. Not a good look. So that's pretty much all I can think of right now. So that was pretty good list.
I also liked it when Jesse the Body Ventura was a commentator too.
Yeah, he was alright
He
as a
had lot of
commentator.
funny
Yeah,
comments.
he was alright as a commentator. Speaking of, and I, you may or may not be on board with this. I talked about the British Bulldogs bringing their little doggy down.
Mm-hmm.
I used to hate when Jake the Snake brought that bag.
Oh.
With the snake.
Damien?
Yeah. Nope. I don't like snakes. I probably get that from my mom. She is terrified of snakes.
Well, he always brought like a freaking 20, 25 foot.
Yeah. And you'd see
python.
it, like he'd throw it in like the thing, and like, but you could see the bag wiggle throughout half the match, and it's
That
just
was
like, oh my
creepier than
God.
watching the snake just slither on the opponent or just across the ring.
Yes.
Just watching the bag kind of move around. Like,
Yeah. And you know what? Knowing now, like what we know about wrestling, because like back then you didn't really know like
everything was real.
you didn't know the ins and outs of it. So like I would hate to have somebody come out to me and go, all right, this week you're gonna be fighting Jake the Snake. No, I'm not, because I don't want that snake climbing all over me. I don't think so. That's like somebody has to agree to that, you know? Because when he does his lame ass little DDT or whatever it was he did that his finishing move was.
That's what it was.
And somebody was it really? That was a damn good guess. And somebody's just like laying there all passed out, quote unquote. And then he brings out the little snake and has it like slither all over him. It's like, oh hell no, because it's like you gotta lay still, whatever. And it's like, nope, thank you. It's like, you better knock me out for real. That's the only way that snake is gonna touch me. You better knock me out for real.
Oh shit.
Seriously, hell no.
I also found out some more interesting stuff with wrestling too.
Oh, did you?
I came across some clips from Stone Cold's podcast.
Yeah.
And he's doing Q&As himself. He's reading off letters that are emailed to him.
Yeah.
One person asked, when you're in the business, do you get to keep the belts?
That's a weird question to ask.
Well, you know, even if you lose the title on TV, do you get to keep the belt?
Okay.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
It's pretty much passed on to the next person, he said.
Yeah.
And then the question about that too, because you watch them in the ring, they're throwing the belts around, so they're getting dented here, scratched there.
Right.
And then you see the professional studio photos, and they got like a big shiny belt.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a different belt for that. So I always thought maybe when they win the title, they get to keep it, and they have another one made up. Nope. I was wrong.
And we learned something new.
And
Oh.
one more thing. When Stone Cold had the Smoking Skull belt,
Right.
I thought that was his idea. I thought he had them made up. No.
Hmm?
One day he was hanging out with Hawk and Animal of Legion of Doom.
Of all the people to hang out with.
Yeah. They were just kind of shooting shit, talking, and they were talking about how big Austin was getting at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And Hawk said to him, "You should have your own belt made up. You know, you're Stone Cold Steve Austin. You should have a big skull on it and have your own belt made up." So the idea was originally thought of by the Road Warriors.
Nice.
Legion of Doom.
That's another one I used to love. I used to
They're
love
my
them.
favorite tag team.
Oh, yes.
And it always pissed me off. I could never have their music.
Why?
I always wanted their music. But
Okay.
at the time, they weren't putting out albums.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have iTunes back then. I always had to do that classic thing that us kids did back then. We get this little radio with a built-in mic, and you hold it up to the speaker.
Okay. Yep.
But I wait until like this it's playing and the commentators are not talking,
Right.
because I would use that when I would go down cellar and lift weights. I record what I can, and I try to loop it, like record,
Yeah.
like dub it. That was my editing back then.
Mm-hmm. They were in WCW for a time, I believe.
They were in every place.
Because I, way back when, many moon pies ago, when it wasn't as expensive, my dad used to take us to wrestling. So it's like I saw Ric Flair
Tickets were best back then.
and the Road Warriors. I was really excited about that. I believe I saw like Lex Luger, all those guys, and so yeah.
And we went to a couple back in like 99, 2000.
Yes, yeah, we used to go to those events.
And one of
It
those,
got kind of.
one of those events, you have a nice little memory of what I did.
All right, wait.
Real quick.
This is so long now. Okay, you want to tell it? You want me?
Oh, sure.
You tell it.
So we were down on the floor area right before it goes up to the lodge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to watch the show, and about 7 or 8 rows, maybe at least, maybe 10 to 12. There's one dude just standing there holding his sign up. And
I just want to interject real quick. No. I just want to interject real quick because it'd be different if he was holding up a sign for somebody cool. He was holding up a hardcore Holly sign. I remember that. It was a hardcore Holly sign. I was like, of all the people to hold a sign up for,
Was
you
he
pick
even fighting?
Hardcore Holly? I don't think he was.
I think it was like Edge and someone else, or Edge and Christian and someone else. But he just stood there. He was holding the sign.
Yeah.
It's like his arms were never getting tired. Now, I had a hamburger that I got, well, I always have cheeseburgers. I never have plain hamburgers. And I was still holding the wrapper, and I'm like, when am I got a chance to throw this out? Here's my chance. This guy won't put the sign down. I threw my hamburger wrapper at him. He still didn't move.
Yeah, he rolled it up in a ball and just boom, threw it at the guys.
Bounced off the sign, and I think it hit him, but he didn't move.
No,
That was a good throw, though.
He wanted Hardcore Holly to know somebody was there for him. He needed to know.
It's a good memory, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a great memory. I remember that. That might have been one of the last shows I went to, too. I didn't go to many more after that, to my recollection. So, that was our Kickin' It Old School segment.
Yay!
Yay! Maybe the wrestling's done. We'll see. We will see you next week. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Just Saying Pod. Hashtag Just Saying on the Facebook and the Instagram. We're on YouTube. Just trying to get it all out of the way. We're on YouTube. I want you to
Right in.
write in. The information's on Facebook and YouTube. I'm sorry, Facebook and Instagram. I'm all over the place now.
Give us your questions. Give us your info. Like I said, if you're nearby, let us know abandoned places we can check out.
Questions, comments, bring it on. So
Just bring it,
so that's all.
folks.
Oh, bleep, 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 bleep. All right, we're out of here. Have a fantastic week with whatever it is you're doing, but do it safely.
Yes.
I'm gonna shut up now. Sean's got something to say.
Have a good everything. And that's the bottom line. I fucking said so.
Swearing.
Fuck yeah.